Welcome to another edition of the show. Since betraying his father, Rey Mysterio, and turning heel to join Judgment Day back in September 2022, Dominik Mysterio has seen his career take off as one of the most loathed heels in WWE. Among those praising his work the most is AAA booker and Mysterio's godfather Konnan, who also had a hand in getting Mysterio in the door when he began training with Jay Lethal back in 2017. Appearing on Busted Open Radio on Tuesday, Konnan continued the praise towards his godson, specifically pointing to two interviews Mysterio had done, including one where he insulted his father for wearing a mask as a sign of Mysterio's skill as a heel. Konnan even went as far to suggest that Mysterio had developed a wisdom beyond his years on how to effectively play a heel, something he feels many others in similar positions are lacking. Please, before we continue, do not forget to like and subscribe. He's doing cool heel shit, Konnan said. But all the other heels today, everybody wants to be applauded. They want it to be wink wink. Hall and Nash started this, by the way. They want to be the wink wink cool heel, which makes the babyface look like ST. It divides the audience and they want people to buy their merch. And Dom even told me this, which is something I've always said, and he said it to me. He goes, bro, if you do something and it's different, people will buy your merch at any time. And I go, dude, I can't believe you already caught that with only 3 or 4 years in the business. Everyone else is, I don't want to look bad. I want people to buy my merch. The importance of a wrestling manager has changed a lot over the years. At one time, managers gave wrestlers credibility or an added dimension. They supplemented what might have been a major weakness for a wrestler, the ability to work the microphone. For any wrestling fan who grew up in the 1980s or earlier, managers were a critical part of weekly television. Over the last 20 years, though, it is undeniable that WWE has placed much less emphasis on managers. However, when given time to shine, a manager can still make a difference in the modern era. The best managers in WWE history, ranked Tammy Sytch, came to the WWF after making waves as part of Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Appearing as Sunny alongside her real-life boyfriend Chris Candido, Skip, it wasn't long before she was managing the WWF Tag Team Champions, Skip and Zip Tom Pritchard. The team, known collectively as the Body Donnas, captured the gold at WrestleMania 12. There have even been managers throughout history who were more entertaining than their wrestler counterpart, and there have been managers who the wrestler grew jealous of too. We've also seen the manager serve as a storyline device in wrestling feuds, a sort of tug-of-war between two competitors developing over the services or attention of said manager. Remember WrestleMania 5? So with all of this in mind, who were the biggest difference makers when it comes to managers in WWE over the last several decades? Let's take a look back at the best of the best. Sunny's time with the Guns came to an end when she fired them after a tag team title loss at the WWF's In Your House Mind Games pay-per-view. She was out of managing in the tag team ranks for a while after that, briefly returning to manage Farouk before turning her attention toward various other